Good morning, A-Town. I'm Alec. It's Wednesday, September 25th, and here's what's happening at A-Town today. There is a lot to get to today, so let's start off with homecoming stuff. Here's Finnegan and Farron from the SCA.
Hi, my name is Finnegan Driscoll.
And I'm Farron Attridge.
And we're representatives of the SCA. Now, we've been working on something new and exciting to bring to you, AHS, right? So we've been working with administration and the athletics department.
And we know that you guys have been wanting a way to get more involved with the school and show your school spirit. So we present to you the AHS Terrible Towel.
These are a great way to show your school spirit, from basketball games to field hockey games.
From football games to pep rallies.
And these will be making their debut this upcoming pep rally on Friday.
Now, there's only going to be a few given out at the pep rally, though, so make sure you go to the homecoming football game to get yours before they run out.
Show your school spirit, AHS. Woo!
Thanks. Today is Wednesday, and that means it's time for this year's first installment of Who's Who in A-Town, where we go around ripping people out of their classrooms and forcing them to tell us who they are while sticking a camera in our face. Our first lucky victim is a brand new history teacher named Mr. J-Mo.
So, Mr. J-Mo,
yes.
Pleasure seeing you first off.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Okay.
So what originally made you come to Charlottesville, Virginia for Albemarle High School?
Yeah. So I actually was in Taiwan the first few years, 3 years I was teaching there, and then I moved to Charlottesville back in 2019. I moved here because there was a job opportunity at the Miller School, and I've been teaching at the Miller School for the past 5 years. And then I wanted to have an experience in the public school sector, so I jumped in here and see what opportunities there were here.
What made you want to become a teacher and become a teacher in general?
Okay. I was definitely inspired by my 9th grade history teacher. Actually, his name was Mr. G. He was a Canadian guy. He was teaching world history in Thailand. That's where I was in high school. And he just inspired me to be a teacher, inspired me that there's so much in the world to learn and know about. And I saw that the way he taught was helpful for me as a student. I wanted to give that same way of teaching to the next generation. I come from a line of teachers. My grandparents are teachers, my parents are teachers, my sisters and I are teachers, so it's a history of teachers in the family.
We already have a J-Mo here,
okay,
a Miss J-Mo,
right,
here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think that you can overtake Miss J-Mo in the teaching?
Oh man, you know, I think it's funny because you're like the 4th or 5th person to say what's the competition, and I don't know if there's a competition. Actually, me and Mrs. J-Mo hugged it out. We like saw each other in the cafeteria. We introduced each other, and we hugged it out, and we're cool on either side. I think for me, it's not so much a competition, because I think both of us are here for a purpose, which is to teach students. Whether you know us as J-Mo or if you know me as Mr. Morelos, I think it doesn't matter. You experience maybe my class and you know me as Mr. J-Mo, and that's cool with me. And if you also experience her in her class, then that's cool, either or, right? I think the goal of education is to help the next generation, whether we inspire you, whether we influence you in positive ways, and I think that's more important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your personal hobbies?
Oh man, yeah, I love to eat. Eating is good. I love Thai food. I love Mexican food. I love to grill as well. I love grilling, barbecue, ribs, chicken breast, salmon. I love lifting weights. I used to be a strength and conditioning coach. I used to be a soccer coach. I love playing soccer as well. I love playing basketball.
Yeah, I think my favorite activity outside of the classroom would be scuba diving. I enjoy swimming underwater. I have an advanced water and rescue license. And yeah, it's something about being able to go underwater, see different creatures, see a different world. It is very exhilarating. Yeah.
All right, so I think that's all the questions we have for you today.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yesterday, we introduced you to Mr. Chris Segler. He's this week's staff celebrity doppelganger contestant. Think you know who he looks like? DM a photo of his lookalike to A-Town today on Instagram, or email the pic to wpat@k12albemarle.org to win a fabulous prize. It's time for Mr. Leichti's Latin word of the day.
Hi, this is Mr. Leichti. I'm here to teach you Latin in 15 seconds. First word we're going to learn is the word fuck. Say it. Fuck, 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 fuck. It's okay because it's Latin. It means do or make. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'll see you next time.
If you want to learn even more Latin, see Mr. Leichti about how you can sign up for Latin at AHS. Now, here's Camilla with sports.
Yesterday's JV football game that was supposed to be a road game at Orange was postponed due to soggy field conditions. That game will instead be played today here at home. So a chance to warm up for the varsity homecoming game on Friday. That JV game starts at 6 p.m. Last night, volleyball hosted Goochland and kept their perfect Jefferson district intact by winning in straight sets. Team leaders on the night included Tumpe Menichanya with 13 kills, Grace Semberwich with 12 digs, and Amelia Lynch, who set up 27 assists. Next up for the volleyball game is a trip to Douglas Freeman on Monday.
That's all we have for today. We'll see you tomorrow on ATown Today.